What's up, guys? I burned over 30 hours researching commuter bikes before I got one for myself. Now, I'll share what I learned with you so you don't have to do the same. In the next few minutes, I'm gonna save you from dropping hundreds on the wrong bike and turning your daily commute into a nightmare. I'm just a regular guy who likes to exercise and be outside. No bike salesman, even though if you use the link below, you might help me earn a few bucks. And I'm no professional bike rider. So grab a coffee or Monster, your notes app, whatever, because if you zone out now, you might end up like that guy I saw riding a Walmart special through pouring rain with no fenders, with his chain falling off. Alright, let's dive in. First, I gotta tell you something. If anyone online, including me, tells you this is the best commuter bike without knowing anything about you, they're either clueless or trying to move their product. There is no universal best. There's only the best for you. And that applies to most products. So let's figure it out together. Number 1. How long is your commute? 10 minutes, an hour? Because that changes a lot. Number 2. What's the terrain? Smooth bike paths and paved roads? Chunky gravel? Random potholes that look like they were made by angry beavers? Or a mix of all of the above? Number 3, elevation. Pull up Google Maps right now and check the profile. If your ride looks like Tour de France on a bad day, you're gonna feel that. Number 4, how fit are you and how much of a workout do you want? Some of you want to roll in feeling like a Greek god who just crushed a Peloton session. Others would rather arrive looking like they just stepped out of a meeting, not a spin class. And let's be real about your job. Can you shower and change when you get there? Or are you stuck in a business casual while your back looks like you ran through a car wash? Because these details matter more than most people want to admit. Number 5, storage. Do you live in a shoebox apartment where the bike has to live in the kitchen next to your pathetic little cactus? Or do you have an actual garage space? This single question kills a lot of cool bike dreams, unfortunately. Also, is this your only bike? Are you planning weekend adventures, trail rides, or just pure transportation? Number 6, budget. I would break it down into 3 categories. Under 1,000, between $1,000 and $2,000, and $2,000 plus. Look, you can find a $50 bike on Facebook Marketplace, but then you're not very likely to do any research besides looking for the cheapest pair of wheels hooked up together. On the flip side, if you're eyeing a 20 grand bike, you probably shouldn't be listening to me. Alright, let's talk actual bikes. Road bikes. Pure speed demons on pavement. Thin tires, lightweight, you'll fly on bike paths. But hit gravel or a surprise pothole and it feels like the bike is personally offended. Great if your commute is 90% or more smooth asphalt. Gravel bikes, my personal sweet spot for most people. They're the Swiss Army knife of commuting. Bigger tires, more stable, can handle light trails and terrible city streets without crying. Yeah, they're a little slower and heavier on pure pavement, but the peace of mind is worth it in my opinion. You won't be scared of that sketchy shortcut you want to take. Hardtail mountain bikes. If your route has actual trails, monster potholes, or you just want to bomb curbs like you're 16 again, this one might be for you. More versatile, but you're usually giving up road efficiency, especially with aggressive thick tires. And then we have electric commuter bikes. These things are game changers if you've got a brutal hill, long distance, or you show up to work in nice clothes. The downside? They're heavier, need charging, and if the battery dies on you mid-hill, congratulations, you're now riding a tank uphill. Other cool options, cargo bikes if you're hauling kids, groceries, or your ego, foldable bikes for tiny apartments, small wheel bikes that look ridiculous but fit in weird spaces. I'm not going to talk too much about those, but worth considering. In terms of parts, consider what gears you need. More changes in elevation would warrant better gearing, while sudden or unpredictable stops, especially at speed, would warrant higher quality brake setup. Most other things are a bonus, in my opinion, or they're not that hard to change or upgrade down the road. If I'm missing something, please address that in the comments. Overall, around 1,000 to 1,300 bucks is where the magic happens for most solid bikes right now. Back to electric bikes. I'll keep it simple. Electric is crushing it for a reason. Solid value, great support in the US, and they actually stand behind their stuff. There are fancier options and cheaper no-name ones, but if you want something reliable without diving into forums for 3 weeks, start there. If you want more, check Aventon. I'll put a link below. Now, no more electric bikes. Another thing to consider are accessories. Good lock, because bike gets stolen like free candy. Helmets, lights, fenders if it rains where you live, or gotta ride no matter the weather. Phone mount, maybe a rack. Budget an extra 150 to 600 depending on how paranoid you are about theft. Good thing is, used market is still pretty juicy post-COVID. People bought fancy bikes and accessories in 2020 and now they're gathering dust. Just do your homework, check the model, year, and use the Bicycle Blue Book so you don't get hosed. By now, you should have a much clearer picture. Answer those personal questions honestly and the right bike will reveal itself. Here are some simple recommendations if you're still overwhelmed. Test ride a nice gravel bike from a reputable brand locally. Want some fun and capability? I like hardtails from Giant. Looking for a road bike in a city? Just get a simple refurbished old school bike with no gears, no unnecessary BS. Look, I know you clicked this video hoping for me to just tell you what to buy, but the truth is, once you answer those questions I threw at you, you'll know exactly what to get, and that bike will actually make your commute something you look forward to instead of dread. I've been commuting on mine for 4 months now, and it's legitimately changed my life. I talked about that in my previous video if you're curious. What I want you to do now is dropping a comment. What's your commute like and what bike are you leaning toward? I actually read and respond to them. If this helped even a little, smash like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Robin Miles. Peace out.